If you're interested in buying Fallout 76 caps, weapons or items, check out easynpc.com and use my code DTDG for 5% off via the link in the description. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this week's top 5 camp builds. As you've noticed, I took my glasses off. I'm sick of the reflecting back at you and it's doing me head in, but I can't fix it, so never mind. Anyways, going into this week, we have 5 fantastic camps, all different themes pretty much. And yeah, some really cool and different ones, so make sure to stay tuned. If you enjoy, hit that like button for me. The more likes we get, the more the video gets pushed and stuff, and it helps me out as a channel and whatever else. But yeah, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and yeah, if you want to check out anyone involved, all their links are down in the description. Let's jump straight into this week's top 5 camps. Up at number 5 this week, we have someone called Minora. Now, I really hope that I've said your name right. If I haven't, I apologize. But this I thought was really cool. As you can see, it's built into the side of a mountain, and it is meant to kind of depict and be a vault in its own sense. And as you can see, when we come into the build, I think they've done a really, really good job of actually making this place look like a proper vault. As you can see here, as you enter into the vault, they've done a really cool job of actually like copying the layout of what vaults are normally like inside the game. This is not in a shelter, this is all under the map as well. So very cool and very good job to actually manage to fit all this in and get it all like properly aligned and actually have enough space to do all this. It's got a lot of features in there. It's got this kind of little shooting range in here. It's got a workshop and everything. It's got a lot going on. And I just really, really enjoyed the idea that was behind this build. And then the way that they actually lined it all up and copied off the kind of layout of a vault. I just thought that was cool. You've got a nice little trading area as well, which really fit in, I thought. And yeah, just all around it looked really good. So awesome job, Minora. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I hope I am. And yeah, all around really good build, so thank you for sending it in. I appreciate it, and I enjoyed what you did here, so good stuff. There's all got this like nice arcadey type of recreation area as well, which looks really good. And yeah, just everything about it seemed pretty cool, and great use of the vault to protect like kind of walls and floors as well. I love the use of the railings as well. That really made that like vault feel to it, very like realistic type of thing. And yeah, just all around looked really good, so good stuff. Up next this week, we have a very awesome camp by someone called Nina. Now, I apologize if I've said that name wrong again. I'm sorry. We've got a lot of new people this week, and I'm not used to saying your names yet. But this is a very cool camp. I love that crane thing on the side, lifting up the Free States car, Jeep type thing that you get from the Atomic Shop. I thought that looks really cool. And the thing that I really liked about this one was not many people actually build in this pre-existing spot. I did show it off in one of my top 5 pre-existing locations many moons ago, and not many people actually build here. It is a bit dodgy, there is a lot of enemies and stuff, but I just thought the way that this one was done was completely different to what you'd kind of imagine being built in a tree house, and I just really thought it was cool the way it was done. Yes, it may not look like it really kind of fits in a treehouse, but it looks good. We've got the vendors hidden in the wall here, all the space is taken up. I like this little office area on the right, and it just all looks like quite nice, and I actually really enjoyed it. So very nice job, Nina. Is it? Oh goodness, oh god. Nina or Nina, I'm not sorry, please correct me in the comments. But yeah, all around awesome job with this one. Coming around to the later parts of the build as well, got some glass walls in here to give you a nice look of the like outskirts of the camp. Lots of cool places going on there in the mire, and it just looks awesome. I love the location. Like I said before, it looks brilliant, and I like all of these openings that you've put all over with the glass walls and these slanted walls with a gap in the middle. I thought they were nice touches. Everywhere's filled in very nicely. You've got a lot of shelves all filled up as well, even in like other sections of the camp you can see as well. And I don't know why, because technically it doesn't make any sense having that garage door there, but for some reason I liked it. That balcony is really nice as well, the way it like works with that tree going through it as well. I thought that looked really cool. And yeah, all around it's kind of like, it reminds me of some form of base of operations for a kind of team, or kind of, not a cult, like a faction to some degree, like an in-game. Say if you had a group of friends you were playing with, this could be your base of operations before you go out and doing events and stuff. And I just thought it looked really nice and really cool. So good stuff. Thank you for sending it in, pal. And congratulations on making number 5 on your first attempt. Also in the build, we've got a pretty nice kitchen just before we switch off to the next build there. I like this kitchen, lots of stuff going on. You've got the table on the left hand side. You've got all these workbenches, not workbenches, but I don't know, sideboards you could call them, in the kitchen with lots of stuff on and lots of things on the walls and stuff as well. And as you can see, the pre-existing structure is a little bit merged through the wall there as well, and it just looks really cool. Nice toilet as well with the alien sat there as well, and you got the shelf above it. Lots of stuff going on in here. I can't wait for them to give us a better bath than the one we have. Hopefully sometime soon, but you know, we've been saying that for a while now, so I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Up next at number 3 is a build by no other than Seaworthy Rain. Now unfortunately Seaworthy Rain did not get in last week, although he had an absolutely awesome build, so if you haven't checked out his builds, go check them out. His link will be down below. This week he has built a church for the Easter theme, because obviously this Sunday, in like 2-3 days from this going up, 3 days technically, two and a bit days from this going up, it will be Easter. So to celebrate that, Seaworthy Rain has built this church, and as you can see, he's done an absolutely phenomenal job. I love the work the fireplace is going up there. That's a very nice touch. Lots of people doing that at the moment, and it just all around looks really good. A nice little attention to detail as well, putting the flowers on the spotlights on the top with the church, the cross above it there as well. So very nicely done, and inside as well is just spot on. Coming inside of the church now, you can see it is very nicely laid out, very tidy and not overly decorated at all. If you've ever been inside of a church or anything similar to that, they are quite minimalistic inside. They've got like the benches and stuff that you sit on. It's quite open, it's always very open plan, and it's very clean looking, not lots of clutter or anything like that. So he has nailed it there. He's also used the light boxes on the wall there to light it up and make the cross above the altar there, and it looks really good. I also really like what you did at the back with the Orgatronic, which you'll see in just a moment. You can see the top of the cooking stations there, but that's just kind of like a little hint to what is coming, and it looks awesome. But yeah, very nicely done in the main room here, and yeah, it just looks really good. Like I just mentioned, this is the Orgatronic with all the pipes going through it, and look at that. Now it literally looks like a proper organ. He's also put the pianos beside it as well to like make it even look bigger type of thing, and I thought it was a really cool idea, especially like I say, if you've ever been inside of a church or something, a lot of traditional style ones and stuff have huge organs, and this was just a really good build, and it was a really nice kind of touch to fit in with the Easter theme. I like this kind of seating area up the top as well, and it's just all around really nice shape of a build. Lots of thought gone into it, and clearly it means a lot to Seaworthy Rain, and you've done a great job to represent it, mate, and stuff like that. So great job, pal. Thank you for sending it in, and congratulations on number 3. Up at number 2 this week, we have Aqua Nova Play. Now look at this build, look at the lighting of it, it looks absolutely brilliant. As always, Aqua Nova smashes the lighting aspect just brilliantly, so very nicely done. I like the shape of the structure on this one. I think it looks really kind of cool. You've got a lot of stuff going on here. You've got the building off to the left. You've got like some conduit type of structure thing, which I'm not quite sure what it is or what it's aimed to be. Can you see it on the right hand side there? But it looks kind of cool that it's thrown in there, and it's a bit different. The location's really nice as well. I like how you've got this cave little entrance bit down to the right there where you can see Aqua's name. And all around, it is a very nice build. The decorating as well, it looks brilliant, which you'll see in just a moment. But structurally, it is just fantastic, and very clearly took a lot of time to actually sort out all the double walls, the conduits, the floating roofs, lots of stuff going on, and even the steel posts because of the bloody patches that Bethesda gave us. Coming inside now, you can see, look at the decorating in here. It looks great. I actually really like that rug as well, the one with the flowers and stuff on the floor. That looks really nice in there. The lighting as well is absolutely perfect. You've got the fireplace on the right, pickaxe pilsner on top of an actual painting, which looks kind of cool. Not many people do that, but it kind of gives that kind of backing thing to sit on. So it looks kind of cool, and I like it. The structure in here is really cool as well. I like how you've got the floating roof on the right hand side, the glass ones, and there's just a lot going on, which really adds to the kind of vibe of the place, and it looks really good. Going up to the next level now, you come across this nice bridge there, and then you enter into the next room to take a look at, and just consistently throughout this build, it is very nicely decorated. As you can see, you've got the nice table here with the plants dotted around it and stuff, and I just really like the warm feel of this with the orange lighting and stuff, as always in Aqua's builds. And yeah, it just looked really cool. It weirdly looked really good as well in the rain. Not a lot of people record in the rain, but it actually looked really cool in this one, so nice stuff. And then just hiding behind the curtain rail, you will see the sauna, which is very nice indeed. It's nice and condensed. You've got the benches all squashed up in there. And then a nice little cool feature that Aqua thrown in here was the store machine to kind of give that steam effect. Now, it does look really good. It might be a little bit cold for a sauna, but it looks really cool. And it was a very clever idea actually doing that to kind of create this effect. Awesome job, Aqua. Thank you for sending it in. And there's one more room to look at actually before we close this off. And this is actually one of my favourite rooms in this build. So check out this one. Going through this door here behind the fireplace, you have the bedroom. On the right hand side, you've got a nice ladder going up into the actual bedroom part. Down the bottom, you've got a nice like seating part. And I really like this. It was something different. It's a lot better than just having a rectangular standard room. You've got like 2 levels to it. And up here, you've got this nice squashed, condensed bedroom, and it was quite refreshing to see something like a bit different type of thing, and it looked really cool. So nice job with that, Aqua. I really like that touch. It was a good idea and really well done. So good stuff. Thank you for getting involved, and congratulations on number 2. Now then, for number 1 this week, we have High Grade J with this log cabin style build. Now this one is full of glitches. Like, just pay attention right now. Obviously, you've got this little walkway going between the water. You've got other bits and bobs merged into the water, like the fungus barrel thing. What's it called again? The nuclear barrel, the toxic barrel. That's actually in the floor there. Very cool touch. There's lots of plants going on as well, lots of rocks and stuff. That must have took a lot of time to get all them in place down there. And it looks absolutely fantastic. You've got the half walls as well on the right hand side and the left hand side, if you can see, where the foundations have been lined up. So it's actually got like this small balcony rather than a full floor size balcony. That looks really cool. And this place out the back as well, how you merged the tables into the chimneys, and then you also like made the roof floating, and you've got the chimneys all like, you've got what, 8 chimneys in total all merged together in this area. And then you've got this nice like seating area out the back, and it's kind of like a, well, it kind of gives it away saying Little Italy, and it was actually making me think of a kind of, I've never been to one, but have you seen the things when they stick the pizzas in the old like concrete ovens type of thing, and they pull them out in the giant trays, and it's like the traditional way of making pizza or something? It reminds me of that type of thing. And I think you absolutely nailed it. The kitchen area with all of the fireplaces merged into the ground looked awesome. The like fireplaces being used as a structure to hold up the roof looked absolutely phenomenal as well. You've got a fish in the stove as well as the fire of the fireplace going on, and yeah, just all around looked absolutely fantastic, Jay. So thank you for sending this in. Thank you for getting involved. Congratulations on making number 1 this week. Absolutely stunning effort. And yeah, it just looks absolutely brilliant. I'm starting to see a running theme though going on, guys. A lot of people recently that's got number 1 have got these log cabin glitched out builds with water in them. And I've just realised this while literally recording for this. And this week we've got Jay. Last week we had Khalil Smooth. Did Khalil Smooth? That looks really cool, by the way. You've got the stash box merged into the floor. I've only just clicked on that's what it was. I looked at it the first time around when I watched it. Didn't realise. But yeah, there's pretty much number 1 every week is very similar right now. So we need to mix it up a bit, guys. Otherwise, these fantastic style of builds and this cool look of builds, people will start getting a bit fed up of seeing them. So I'm going to ask you guys to mix it up. See what is next. What is next in this kind of line of camps, in this theme, in this style? What is going to change? I don't know. So stay tuned for next week's to find out what people build and stuff, because no doubt it's going to be crazy. But I'm telling you now, number 1 next week, I will not be choosing a log cabin, because I think this is about the 3rd or 4th week in a row I've done that now. So apologies if you're one of them people that get frustrated at that type of thing. But yeah, this camp was just phenomenal, so it had to be. Awesome job, Jay. And that is it for this week's number number. That's it for this week's top 5 camps. I hope you all enjoyed. Make sure to hit that like button if you did. If you want to check out anyone involved, see these awesome camps firsthand on their channel, wait and see the full video and everything, maybe some other bits and bobs like guides and stuff to how to build certain areas of their camps, make sure to go check them out. Their links are in the description. But that is it. My glasses are reflecting again. It's doing my head in. And yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Goodbye. See you later.